Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss our new topic, which is metamorphosis and types of metamorphosis. Right, so in this video lecture we'll discuss the process of metamorphosis and what are the stages occur in metamorphosis, right, and the types of metamorphosis, that how many types are metamorphosis there, right. So we'll discuss it one by one, right. So let's start. So the first is metamorphosis, right? It is biological process by which animal develop afterward, involving huge transformation of morphology, physiology, and behavior of larva, and further transform into adult having different habitat and structure, right? So what happened in this case is, as we take example of butterfly, there is a huge transformation in its larva and adult, right? So these two stages, like larva and adult, they are extremely different from one another, right? So its feeding habit is different, its habitat is different, its structure is different, right? So its morphology different, behavior different, right? So this whole process, when a larva is converted into adult, right, performing stages in between, right, larva, pupa, adult, right, this whole process is known as metamorphosis, right. So not all the organism perform or animal perform this kind of metamorphosis, right. So then they find their own some other ways to perform the metamorphosis, like ecdysis or molting, right. So all the organism regenerate its external tissues in some way, that is those which come in contact with external environment, and protect the organism from external pressure, right. So all the animal regenerate, right. So as in case of snake, right, they shed their reptiles, snakes, reptiles, in case of reptiles, right, they shed their skin periodically to regenerate its external tissues, right, to protect them from external pressure. So this process is known as molting, right. So in case of insects, they need to break external exoskeleton and leave it away in order to keep growing, right. So in case of insects, its outer exoskeleton, right, it is the kind of ecdysis, right, but its exoskeleton, it has exoskeleton, so it need to break it, right, and leave it away in order to keep growing, right. So it rupture its exoskeleton and and keep itself out from that, and this process is known as ecdysis, right. So there are two types of embryonic development on the basis of presence or absence of metamorphosis, right. So first is direct development and second is indirect development. So what happen in case of direct development? Development occur directly, right? Means there is no larval stage or nothing, no stage occur in between, right. So the adult is approximately similar to their young ones, and there is this in this case only a variation of size occur here, right. Means it grows in size, right, smaller to larger. So their physics is approximate similar, right. In so what is direct development is, in which the fertilized egg develop directly into young ones and there is no larval stage, right, as in case of reptile, birds and mammal, right. So it is also known as ametabolous metamorphosis, right. So it include wingless insects. So next is indirect development. So in this case, indirect means it does not occur directly, it goes through stages, right. It has larval stage also, right. So in which the fertilized egg hatches into larva, entirely different from adult both in structure and habit, right, as in case of butterfly, in case of dragonfly, right. So it occurs in winged insect. The young one phases of metamorphic is entirely different from adult ones, right. So it further classify into two main types, right. First is hemimetabolous, which occurs in dragonfly, and second is holometabolous, which occurs in butterfly. So we'll further discuss it one by one, right. So So the first is hemimetabolous metamorphosis, right? It is also known as incomplete metamorphosis, right? Why we call it incomplete metamorphosis? Because there is no pupal stage occur in this case, and it has immature larva, right? No larva is formed in this case, right? It has immature larva. So as in case of holometabolous, it has mature larva, right? It has proper stages in their metamorphosis, right? In this case, gradual metamorphosis occur, right? So in this metamorphosis, young insects go through successive molt until reaching adulthood stage without go through the stage of inactivity or stop feeding. Just after hatching, we refer it as a nymph, right? So which resemble little to the adult one, but have no wings or sexual organ. There is no pupal stage in this metamorphosis. And so the nymph go through successive molts to which wings gradually form and organism become bigger. When nymph perform their last molt, adult emerges a winged organism that is able to breed. Right, so the nymph and adult one have similar feed sources and habitat, right? So first is in this case egg is formed, naiad and nymph is formed, and adult is emerges out. So this is all about the hemimetabolous metamorphosis, right? Known as which is known as incomplete metamorphosis. Why we call it incomplete metamorphosis? Because it has no larval or pupal stage here, right? The organism progressively become bigger and bigger, right, in successive stages, which refers as nymph, and which further leads to form adult, right? So the next is holometabolous metamorphosis, right? It is also known as complete metamorphosis. Why we call it complete? Because it has the complete process over here. Larva form, pupa form, right? Imago form means adult is formed, right? So it occurs in case of insects like butterfly, moths, bees, wasps, beetles, flies, etc. Right? So the egg hatches into a worm-like larva, which is very different from adult one. Means it is extremely different from each other, right? Like their feeding habit is different, habitat is different, his morphology is different, everything is different about both of them, right? So the larvae have a worm-like body, biting, chewing mouth parts, simple eyes, and poorly developed walking legs, right? So as the larva is wingless, the change to the adult occur during the inactive non-feeding pupal stage. In this, larvae undergo transformation in which wings appear externally, larval organ and tissue broken down, and adult structure develop. Right, and the stages between the larval molt is known as instar. Right, so next is its diagram. Here I can explain it well. Right, so here is the egg over here over the leaf where a butterfly laid the egg over leaf, and this is the larva or a caterpillar developed. As the caterpillar is a voracious feeder, right? Means it feed leaves approximate 2000 times more than the adult, right? So the pupa or chrysalis form. So after the rupturing, this rupture after it rupture this cocoon, the adult emerges out, right? So they secrete some kind of chemicals to rupture this cocoon, and it leads to form a adult over here, which is butterfly or imago form, right? So this is the complete process of complete metamorphosis, right, which is also known as holometabolous, right? So this is all about the process of metamorphosis and the types of metamorphosis, right? So if you like the video, please subscribe, share and like. Thank you.